how to turn 8K launch into 244K launch in just 3 weeks. This is not a hypothetical question. That's a real result with a solid proof, which I and my team were able to do for one of the online schools for whom we promote the online courses. Hi, welcome to this channel. My name is Anna Zakkery, and since 2018, my entire focus has been on building autopilot sales systems, primarily for online course creators. We actively use AI to build them faster and smarter. And I'm a big believer in one core philosophy, which I try to convey in every video I post on this channel. You should never ever trade your time for money. You need to build systems that print money while you sleep. And this story, which I'm going to break down in this video, is the ultimate proof of why. You can apply this case study to your project and change everything. This can be a turning point for you as an online course creator. Before we proceed, let me know in the comments, are you guys actively selling something online? Do you have maybe digital product, online course mentorship program? Maybe you are a coach and you have one-on-one sessions? Let me know in the comments. I read everything myself. I reply personally. It's super important for me to connect with you because I want to create the content which is tailored to your questions and needs and desires. So let's set the stage. The entrance info is, we have a course on bookkeeping. You might think this is so classic and it's boring for social media, but I am, as a marketer and a managing director of online schools, I prefer such solid topics like bookkeepers, attorneys, or lawyers, or nutritionists, or fitness coaches, or let's say health providers. This topic is super classic and it's easier to sell comparing to something super contemporary like AI or any other hype topics like crypto. It takes super long time to explain to the client why this is something you need. And when we talk about bookkeeping, it's so obvious what do bookkeepers do, and the only thing what we need to do is just to demonstrate the benefits of our program comparing to other participants of the market. The founder was brilliant, a true expert. They've been on the market for 5+ years and they have built some solid following online. By the moment I joined the team, they had 8,000 followers on Instagram and 2,000 followers on YouTube. Well, this is a solid following, which already allows you to have a sales on autopilot. But before I joined the team, there was a classic sales system, which a lot of online content creators do. They sold everything through the content. This is how it worked. They posted the reel, which explained why the bookkeeping is so important for people who are now shifting from one career to another, what are the benefits, and then at the end there was a call to action which streamed the attention to the direct messages. Specifically, it was said, message me if you want to know more how you can start a new career in bookkeeping. After that, once the person DM'd, they grabbed the contacts and they somehow reached them out, for example, by text or by calls. So this was all the funnel. That's it. The total money which they were able to generate was not more than $8,000 in monthly sales. I believe that every project can be scaled at least to $100,000 sales in revenue per month, or even higher depending on the niche and depending on the resources you have, like ad spend and the team and your time you can contribute to the project. Every single lead was a manual conversation. The expert or their assistant would get on calls, answer direct messages, and chase people down. If someone said yes, great, they opted in for the course. If not, that was it. From one side, it looked like a business. On the other side, the online educator was completely exhausted because she had to post content daily and the sales were unpredictable. So she did not know whether she will receive a certain level of income next month or not. That was a super difficult game to play. This is the trap that so many talented course creators fall into. And it's critical, you can see it clearly. Their entire business was a leaky bucket. They were spending all their energy pouring water, their organic content into the top, but the bucket was full of holes. Hole number 1, only organic content. Their lead flow was 100% dependent on the algorithm's mood. No control, no predictability. Hole 2, no nurturing system. 99% of people who were interested but not ready to buy immediately just leaked out and were forgotten. Hole number 3, manual sales. Their revenue was directly capped by the number of hours the founder could physically spend in their direct messages and on calls. This is why scaling was impossible. You cannot grow a business beyond your personal time. So here's what we did. I knew from day one that we had to stop pouring water into the leaky bucket. We had to build them a new solid gold bucket. And to do this, I use a framework, I call it the ICD method. It's the foundation for all peaceful, scalable sales system. And this is how ACD method looks like. Let me explain it to you step by step. On the bottom, D means deliver, aka the product you offer to the audience. Every time I start to work with a new project, I never touch the product itself. I believe if I was invited to the project as a partner, as a managing director who helps to run marketing and sales, the problem is definitely not in the project itself. The problem is somewhere on the upper floors, marketing and the sales system. So for the first launch, I left the product untouched. I said, okay, let's create a perfect converter, which is in the middle of the ACD method. The C stands for convert, meaning a perfect webinar or a perfect funnel, which will stream the attention which they gain through the organic content or through paid ads, which we could help them to run. The upper floor is all about attract the attention through organic content or Facebook ads or any other type of activity which help you to get more attention to your product. Step number 1, don't try to make your product super great. Focus on funnel, aka convert system. So this is what we've done. I decided the most powerful tool for this audience in order to convert the attention into buying opportunities would be to create a free webinar. But not just any webinar. We designed the entire presentation to speak directly to the pains and needs of their ideal client. I decided to reshape the offer and target the audience of immigrants who have moved to the States 2 and more years ago. Why immigrants, people ask me? Because this is a huge segment of people who is poorly targeted by coaches. But actually, those people, they experience language barriers. They desperately need a fast, respectable profession. It's super difficult for them to enter universities and spend another 5 years trying to get a new occupation. And the bookkeeping, which doesn't require licensing for you for the start, not a CPA, do not confuse it. That's why there was an ultimate solution for a segment of immigrants, and narrowing down such a positioning was a huge success. We sold them the hope and a clear path. Look, here's the bookkeeping, and you can enter the profession and just in 2 months start working and find a respectable job opportunity for you. At the end, we made an irresistible offer for the course. But a great webinar is useless if there are 0 shows up. So here's how we filled the seats. We used 2 methods. The first one, we maximized the asset they already had, their audience. For 2 weeks, we warmed them up with a highly strategic social content. We built a simple, clean landing page on Go High Level to collect emails, finally starting an email list. The expert recorded 8 new long-form YouTube videos. My team then took those videos and converted them into short forms, and we also posted them online. Every single piece of content had one job: drive people to register for the webinar. We turned their content from just a gamble into a targeted invitation, super clear and straightforward, for 2 weeks. The second thing we tested a small amounts of paid traffic to prove we could attract new leads predictably. We didn't have a big ad spend, we were limited here, but we did it so carefully and like a surgeons, and that worked out. On the very first webinar, we were able to close, imagine how many? 20 seats with an average ticket of $2,000. Why? Listen to me, because we narrowed down the positioning to immigrants. We were able to target the right audience with the right messages in the content. And that was already more than they generated before us. And then I took that live webinar and converted it into evergreen asset, which we could run 24/7. We tested it, we optimized it, we built an email flow, which allowed us to follow up people who were not ready to opt in immediately. And in just 3 weeks, we were able to generate this amount of sales. This wasn't a launch, it was the birth of an asset. Over time, the system just kept working, kept scaling. We optimized it many times. And today, 3 years later, the same system with evergreen funnels and sales webinars was able to generate us this amount of sales. This is the real proof that content is just the spark, but a system is the engine. Content alone will get you started, but will never ever let you scale. If you want to grow from $10,000 launch to 6 figures a month, you need to stop thinking like a content creator and start thinking like an engineer. You need a system with a strong offer, a powerful converter, and a consistent source of traffic. This is the very essence of a peaceful online sales, is scaling your business without burning yourself out. Again, the conclusion of this case study is you need to work on a perfect live webinar, run it for your organic audience, run it for the following you already have, or try to be a little bit braver and run meta ads or some other type of ads. I prefer meta because they are more balanced in the terms of quality and price. And then after that, make sure you've built a solid email follow-up system which nurtures your leads while you sleep and push your prospects delicately to the decision, to the day when they will say yes to your offer. I hope this case will help you to shift your mind, and this will be the day when you will stop thinking like a content creator and start building a real business. That's it for today, and see you next time.